everyone. Have we got anybody here yet? Oh, 3 clicked in. Morning everyone. Type your name in so I know you're here. Morning Luke. Morning Claire. Seven people watching now. That's lovely. 9. We're going up. Morning Luke. Morning Claire. 2 I can see at the moment. Give Claire a wave. Luke. Say hello if you're here. If you can type your name in, that's great. I can see that you're with me. Is that shown or I can see? I can see the little icons come up at the top, but if you don't type your name in, I don't know who you are. I just recognise some of the icons at the top. Anyway, we've got 9 live at the moment, so I'll give it another minute because we're only just gone 10. Karen Taylor, Jane King, morning, morning. How is everyone this morning? It's quite mild today. It was freezing yesterday, wasn't it? I was getting all this ready yesterday and it was absolutely icy cold here in the workshop last night. So yes, but it's a lot milder today. So we'll get cracking in a minute. Morning, morning, morning. Who else have I got? Type in your name. Hi Mum, can see Mum. See your little face at the top. Say hello if you're there. Lovely. Karen and Leslie and Pat. Oh, lovely. Hi. Hi, everyone. Morning, Auntie Pat. Morning, Leslie. Morning, Karen. Are you up there visiting, Karen? Or down there visiting? Up there. Yeah, it's up there for you, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. So, well, have a lovely morning. Have a lovely day. It's mild today, so you might be able to get out for a walk today with Auntie Pat. That'd be nice. Right, okay, we'll get started. So just want to say a very big welcome to everybody this morning and thanks for joining us at Love Your Flower Garden Community. Jennifer, morning. Morning, morning, morning. Okay, Frosty in Durham, yes. Well, we're not too bad here. It's about 8 or 9 degrees here in Bucks in Aylesbury, so not too bad. Right, so today we're going to make a garland. And to do that, you'll need a piece of, I use florist tape, but you can use twine or a bit of string, it doesn't matter. And you need to measure this, the length of the garland that you want to make, leaving a little bit on the edge, on the end, just so that you can tie a loop to attach it, or you can put wires on it at the end, it doesn't really matter. But roughly the size that you want it. And what I do is I've got a little knot in the middle so that I know I'm halfway, and that gives me an indication if I'm running out of anything. So you know where you are, your halfway mark basically. So what we need to do, we need to just attach onto your string. This is just a guide basically, so it gives you a guide of where you're going. But what we actually need is a roll of florist wire. You can get this in lots of different shops, Wilco's and I think the Range sell it. I mean, you can get it from florist shops and obviously in wholesalers as well. Morning Gay. But say what you need is this. I mean, I think I paid this was just £1 and it was in my local garden centre, so you can get it lots of different places. It's just florist wire or wire that you use in the garden. All right, so what you need to do is just attach it to one end. So just give it a nice join. Just lots of twists on it so that it's just nice and secure. And that is what you're going to attach your little bundles of foliage to. So what we're aiming to do is we're making little bundles like this, and I've got about 12 made already, so I'll show you how to make the little bundles. And then, morning Eileen, and then we're going to attach them to the wire going all the way along. So I'll show you how to make some little bundles first. So you'll need, you need about at least 5 or 6 different types of foliage. You can use twigs, cones, If you've got holly, lovely. If you've got holly, that's great. So what we're doing is just making little bundles like this. So I've got two sort of sprigs like this, put it together. And what I got these from yesterday is I actually bought a Christmas tree. First Christmas trees are out now, so I just bought a cheap one. I just cut it up, and that's what I tend to use every year for wreaths and anything fresh. I've got a bit of cypressus or landii. And this is nice if you've got the other coloured one as well, but I don't actually have any that I could use at the moment, so I've just used that. So basically just put the two on top, just get rid of a little bit of the foliage at the bottom. You don't want too much foliage at the bottom. And then I've got some holly, ivy berries, so just to trigger that sprig of those. So that's your 3 at the moment. And then I've also put in some, if you saw my little ones that I've already made, I've actually put some little bits of white twig in. I quite like twig. So again, you can buy this in your garden centres. I think they sell it in supermarkets as well now. And we just want a few pieces of this. So just cut a few pieces. Doesn't have to be too fancy. Just need some nice pieces. So 3 little pieces, and just fold them into where you're holding as well. So 1, 2, 3. Your ivy berries will go all over the place, but so you've got a little bit like that, and then we're going to have a piece of holly. This is a variegated holly, and again you need a little bit that you can hold at the bottom, so that goes on the top as well, like that. And the other thing you'll need are some cones. I'll show you how to wire one of these up in a minute, but basically just a cone that's wired, and then put that in as well. So they are the 6 things, so that's your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and your twigs is 6. So I've got 6 items there. So you can have whatever you like. And then you also need some florist wires. I find these easier to use if you just get florist wires. These are 70 gauge wires, which is what I use for most things, and just twist it all the way around, just joining all those elements together. Okay. All right, so that's another little sprig there. So that's that one. So we need to make a few more of these. So again, just a few more bits of Christmas tree, your cypressus, your holly berries, some twigs. I'm cutting this as I go along to sort of try and show you, because I could have had it all prepared, but you don't get to learn how to do it if you want to learn how to do it. A few more, maybe another one. I quite like the twigs. They give a nice different texture, nice different element. And then a piece of holly. What you'll find is the berries aren't always where you want them to be. So sometimes you have to get rid of some of the top leaves so you can actually see the berries. All right, just put that on. And then obviously we need the cone as well. I haven't got any more wired, so I'm just going to wire this one. So one of your florist wire. This long wire is enough for 2. They're about, I don't know how long they are, about 16 inches long, I think. So just going to put that down a minute so I can show you. So get your wire and thread it through the bottom of the cone, leaving a little bit on the other side. Morning Debbie, morning Jane, morning Jane. So push it through, so you've got a little bit of a tail, and then twist it until it's nice and secure. And then obviously that's enough for 2, so just cut it off. You just need enough to be able to hold. So I'm going to do a few more of those. So we've got a few done. So I'm going to use the other half of that one now. I don't waste anything, me. So just push it through the bottom, grab hold of the little bit that you've left and twist the 2 together. If you twist the cone, it's easier, and then that's nice and hard. So that's 2. 3. Morning, Adele. A few more. So just twist them and cut. So as long as you've got about 4 or 5 inches at the end, just to grab hold of. I'll do this nice big one here as well. So just pushing through the bottom and twist. So as I say, if you twist the cone, it's a little bit easier. A few more. When you buy a bag of these, they always come in all different sizes. So sometimes you might want to put 2 on if they're a bit diddy. But you can always at the end, when you've got it up or you've got it finished, you can actually just add bits in at the end. So don't worry too much about it. I'm just trying to pick the ones that are right sort of size here. So again, just push through the bottom, pull it tight till it stops, and then just twist. And cut off so you've got about a couple of inches that you can grab hold of. There we go. Is everybody getting ready for Christmas? I know certain people, Adele, have been ready for Christmas for a long time. I'm going to be doing my decorations this weekend, I think. Once my swag's up, I kind of think, oh, it's I better do the rest of it now. And usually, because I only live in a little cottage, I don't actually have a tree. Because with a cat as well, the cat seems to always pull on the tree. So in the past, I've always done a lovely big glass vase arrangement. I've got a really lovely big vase, which is about 2-3 foot tall nearly, really solid, and I fill that all with baubles and fairy tree lights, make it all pretty. And then I use these twigs. I've got lots of these twigs that I'm cutting up here. I use lots of twigs, put them all in there, just arrange it all, and I hang all like icicles and glass beads and baubles and things. And that's what I usually have instead of my Christmas tree. But I think this year, because obviously we've got the puppy now, we've got a little dog now as well, and she tears around the place, really. She has a mad half hour in the morning and a mad half hour at night. So I think this year we'll actually might just get a little tree in a pot. So right, so and then I'll just decorate the tree that way. So I'm going to go and buy that this afternoon, so that'd be nice. So have you got your trees all ready? Are you all ready for Christmas? Right, okay, so let's go back to this little sprig that I've just put together here. So you've got your 6 elements. You've got your Christmas tree, your leylandii, your ivy berries and a bit of leaf, and your holly berries and your twigs, and now you're just going to add your cone as well. So you've got your cone as well. So that's your little sprig there. Can you see that? So these are all roughly the same size. So once you've got that there, then use another wire just to secure it all. So hold the top, leave in a little bit at the edge, and then just go all the way around as long as much wire that you've got, really. Just use it all up. So you want it nice and tight. You don't want any of the elements falling out. All right, so we'll do a few more of those. So Christmas tree, leylandii, and as I say, you don't want all the leaves at the bottom, because you want to be able to twist it around at the bottom. A little bit of ivy, maybe leaf, and the berries. You can put your cone in there if you wish. That one's a bit big, but we'll go with it. And then obviously your holly. This is quite a nice bit. Get rid of some of the. There's a nice bit of holly there, and then obviously your twigs. Oh, sorry, let me see. I don't look up at the camera very often. Hi Bev, how are you? Right, so it's about 3 or 4 pieces of twig. Just cut it as you go along, or get it all ready. It's probably easy if you get it all ready, but obviously I'm trying to show you. If I was doing this for myself, I'd get everything ready, all in nice little piles. Make sure I've got enough of everything, and go all the way along. I'm going to put a bit more ivy in this one, because it doesn't seem to be enough berries in that one. Okay, so you've got your nice little bundle, and then put your wire on the top and twist. Just keep twisting. You want all of these elements to be nice and tight, and twist the top first one round as well. Okay. So you've got your nice little sprig there. There's not a lot of ivy in that one. A lot of berries that you can see in that one. I'm just going to cut that leaf away so you can see the berries a bit better. But as I say, you can always add some more berries at the end. So, all right. So we'll do a few more of these. So Christmas tree, Lelandii, ivy, ivy. A few more berries on that one. I've got no berries on that one. A few more berries on that one. There we go. We can put our cone in and our twigs. So nice one. And just twist them in where you feel that you want them, and you'll get your own rhythm. You'll get your own rhythm going. We're back. Sorry, don't know what happened there. The internet's a bit funny around here at the moment. Yeah, sorry, Jane, it's freezing. I think it was just the internet went down. Should be all right. I mean, I've got a good signal, so I think just sometimes it just happens in the country. One of the problems that we have to put up with. Here we go, another twig. Right, so I think what we're doing now, let's see how many we've got. We'll start putting these together now. So we've got our long guide, which is what we're attaching to as we're going along, and we've got our wire attached to it. So you've got a ball of florist wire attached. So what we're doing now is we're just actually attaching these bundles to the string. So really, I need to put this down flat on the thing, but I'm just trying to show you. So just put it onto the guide, which is your it's quite difficult to show you this without getting all tangled up. But basically, just attach it quite a few times to your guide, so that's what you're going to be. That's what all your things are going to be attached to. So you've got one, and then put your florist wire on the table, and then you've got your another one, and then you're just doing it at a slight angle and a little bit further down. So do that one. Just carry on with the twisting. So you're twisting all the way around. You're going round the bundle and around the guide tape as well. All right, morning Anne. Morning Anne. 2 Annes watching. All right, so nice and tight. So you can see they're all being. So you've got one this angle, one that angle. Now we're going to do one this angle. So you're going straight, angle, 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 like an arrowhead, if you like. So put that one a little bit further down. Put that on the table. Quite difficult not trying to get tangled up to the. And just keep going round. All the way around. So you're getting a nice display as you go down the next one. And then this one you're going at a different angle. So the other one was on the right, this one is now on the left. So with your wire, go around quite a few times, and if you go down the bit where you've already wired, it will just make it stronger as well. Alright, so you're getting this nice long spray, and that one was on the left, so this one is going on the right. So just a little bit below it, just a little bit below it. and this one is on the right. So holding the wire again, going round and around, and you want this really lovely and tight, otherwise you might get them a bit wobbly. You can always at the end, if you've got bits that are a bit wobbly, you can just always go around with some more wire. It's not the end of the world. So you can see what's happening. You're getting a nice long, and that will continue. So get some more sprigs. Next one. So this one's going on the left now. Again, lots of wire all the way around. Just keep going round and round. Go a little bit higher as well, just to secure it at the top as well. Nice and tight. That one's on the right, so next one is on the left. Just keep going. Anna, morning. There we go, so you can see it growing. Okay. So you can see my half is all the way up here, so I probably use 6 maybe sprigs, so maybe another 6 before you get to the half. So for me, I'm going to need 24 sprigs probably to get to the end. So this one now on the left. So basically you're just hiding where you've got a hole from the last time, if you see what I mean. So keep your wire nice and tight. Just remembering to alternate left and right, left and right. If you make a mistake, it doesn't really matter. You can always just put, if you've got any holes at the end, or you think maybe I did the wrong way one way, then as I say, you can always fill in the end. So that one was on the right, so this one now is on the left. Morning, Sue. So just a little bit further down, and then twist. Just keep twisting. You get through a lot of wire, but this is this was only £1 for this whole reel of wire. Hopefully I've got enough on this one. I don't know how much you'll get on this one. I haven't bought it from there before. The florist ones are really quite long, but maybe this one won't be. So you've got another little sprig, and this time you're going on the left. All right, so just hold it on the guide wire, guide tape, and just keep twisting. So really, this is really just about preparing your bunches, really. Once you've got your bunches prepared, it actually grows quite quick. It's growing along the table. All my bunches forward that I've got. Next one, so this one's going on the left. Try and keep your guide tape flat at the back, so it doesn't get too twisted if you can. Morning, Linda. How are you? Seen your name come up. Right. A bit higher on this one because it seems a bit loose. This one. If it feels a little bit loose, just put a bit more wire a bit higher up, and it'll just secure it. Okay. Right, so that one was on the left, so this one is now on the right. And leaving your guide tape at the back. I can see now I'm nearly at my knot. Probably one more bundle and I will be at my halfway mark. Lift it up for you to see so you can get the gist of it. Alright, so I'm nearly at my halfway mark there. So I promise I'll keep lifting it up. It's best to a bit further along. So I've just gone past my halfway mark. And I've used Sorry, went off again then. I do apologise. There's not much I can do about it, I'm afraid. Right, so I think I'm going to have to make some more quick bunches, because you never know how much you're going to need. So, sorry, really sorry. I don't know what's happening here. It keeps coming and going, the internet. So I'm just making a few more bunches up. A few more bunches. So it's the Christmas tree, cypresses, the ivy and the berries, a little bit of holly with berries if you've got it, and cone, and some twigs. Okay, you'll get quicker at them. Just have to practice. Keep the bundles nice and tight. One, two, three. I'll do another couple. More ivy. I love this ivy, it's my favourite, with the lovely berries on this time of year. And the holly berries. And the cone. And some twigs. Not much left on that one. One, two, three. There we go. Just feed them through. So you've got another nice little bunch there. More of that one. Okay, so I've got gives me another 5. Do a couple more, and then anyway, so you'll get the gist of what I'm doing. So a twig. There we go. With the berries and the cone and the ivy and some berries. There we go. Okay. And just keep wiring. So these are your loose wires. They're about 16 inches long, 70 gauge wires. Nice and tight. That one's a little bit not tight. I'm going to do it again. Just keep doing it tight. The first one didn't go on tight. Right. Okay. So we've got another 6. So I'll do these 6, and then at least you'll get an idea of how you do it. So this one now is going to the left. Okay. So you're going over your mechanics of the last one and twisting along your guide tape. So just keep going round, and you're fixing this now to the guide tape or guide wire or whatever you want to call it. Okay, just keep going. Try and turn it around so you can see. And the idea with this is get it sort of fairly tight at the top of the bundle. And that way it's secure to you. I'm just going to move this along a bit now, you can see. And then the next bundle is on the left. Alright, so you're just going a bit further down, and then nice and tight at the top of the bunch with your wire, going round and round. Okay, next bunch. Nice and tight. All the way down. So I was on the left, so this one's on the right. Hello Beth, how are you? Morning. Not too cold here in Aylesbury this morning, is it? It's quite nice today. Freezing yesterday. Right, okay. So just keep going. I've got two more to do. So this one now on the left. Move it along so you can see. So with this wire, I'll just keep repeating it because new people keep coming along. So this is just florist wire on a reel, and you're just using it to secure it to the tape that is the length of the garland that you want to do. Now this is the last one, and what I'm going to do just to show you, basically for the last one you want to turn it the other way so it sort of finishes it. Otherwise you're just going to have a load of dead ends on the end. So you could, or you can actually just carry on and then put a big bow on the end if you wish, or you can turn it this way and do it in the middle and just wire it in the middle so it gives it a finish end. Do you see? So that's kind of it really. Let me just hold it up for you so you can see that none of it is falling out. It's all still there. It's all still together. Hopefully you can see it. You all see it okay? So I'm going to put it back on the table. I'm going to twist it all round. So that's your garland really. That's basically it. Once you've got it up onto the, obviously you've got your guide tape at the back. So what I do is I just have some little hooks on my over mantle, and then just hook it all the way along. And then when it's up in situ, then if you want to put in any extra berries, I sometimes use like artificial berries, if the holly berries, because obviously it's got to last you through till Christmas now. So what I tend to do is get a bundle of these. Again, I got these from my local garden centre, and then just push these in. So as some of your holly berries die off, or if they drop off, sometimes they drop off, you find them on the floor, you can just put some of these in. So just sort of push them in as you go along. Or you could use some cinnamon sticks, again just wire around them and put them in as you go along. So you can add whatever you like. The choice is yours. It's a really lovely thing to make as well, and most of this is out of your garden. Most of it doesn't cost anything. If you're lucky, you can even get your cones and that from the local trees and things. Morning, Linda. And I think it looks lovely. What I'll do is I'll finish it off, and then I'll put it on my mantle, and I'll take a picture so you can see it. That's probably it for today. So thank you everyone for watching. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that's is still inviting lots of friends. It's really sweet of you. It's really nice. So the numbers are going up still, so that's really lovely. If you've got any other friends you want to invite, please do. We're all over the world now. We've got Americans and a lot of people from Australia, New Zealand, lots of people sort of looking in now. So thank you everyone for inviting all your friends and neighbours. And next week we'll probably do flowers in a vase, because a lot of people had that for on the poll a couple of weeks ago. They wanted to do that. So we'll probably do flowers in a vase next week, just so that you can have a look at how to arrange flowers in a vase for yourself, because a lot of people still struggle with it and they tend to just get the paper off and just put them in a vase. So I'll show you how best to do that. Hi, Margaret. And we'll go from there. Okay, so thank you, everyone. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. And I'll catch up with you next weekend. All right. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. See you soon.